Today we have
Jasmine
and Gino.
And for the first time, we're finally going to get an episode without any sex talk.
Did you use the butt plugs that I bought you?
Okay, probably not.
My angel. I have to do some errands.
Oh, he's your angel now. He must have created the will.
I'm gonna give you some time to miss me.
He has months to miss you.
I feel bad about lying to Gino, but I just really need some space by my own.
Jazzy,
Hi, baby.
it's good to see you. What's been
Who that, Dane?
You calling him baby?
Thank God Dan is on a family vacation for the rest of Gino's time here in Panama.
Oh, how convenient.
I've been very worried about Gino and I running into Dan because we live in the same apartment.
Dan?
It's like dating to me.
It's so embarrassing, but he doesn't want to have sex with me.
Because I was thinking maybe it was the distance
Yeah.
that was causing the problem.
And who knew it was a peeler?
Would you be okay with Gino meeting one of his exes?
Over my dead body.
Is that a little hypocritical?
I'm more trustworthy than he is.
You are?
I have enough maturity to do so, but Gino doesn't.
Hypocrite.
He came out with a stupid prenup contract.
Wow.
Oh, Dane, you would do the same thing. Don't even
Stop
try
acting
it.
shocked and surprised. You're a bad actor, Dane, whatever your name is.
He's always like, you're so pushy, you're so pushy. Why you're laughing?
Because you're BS.
You're very confident and you know what you want. I think that means you've got to end up with someone who's confident as well.
And I happen to think I'm awesome.
I really needed to hear that because sometimes I feel like
Oh my gosh, with the waterworks. She cries more than you.
Mine are always happy tears.
I just want to be loved, like.
I just want to be loved,
I think you should maybe try therapy. Maybe you can learn more about what he wants. He can learn more about
Oh, I thought he meant like personal therapy for her, which she definitely needs.
She needs an all-inclusive. Why does it look like neither of them have ever ran in their life? I mean, that's what I would look like right now, too, but...
Yeah, baby. But do it like this.
What is this workout?
Look at my leg.
All right, go ahead.
You have to move your head like that, too?
Like this.
What are we doing?
All right, I'm already tired.
I'm already tired.
Twerking is wearing you out.
I'm tired behind twerk.
There you go.
Why is she so creepy? Isn't she like a creep?
Yes.
This feels more like dirty dancing than exercise.
Look at the people at the table looking back like, what is happening?
That's gonna help you with the bunny movement during intercourse.
You knew it was all going to come back to that.
Always about intercourse.
I'm willing to do like anything. I love you. Do you have any sexual fantasy?
Look at him.
What would you like to try?
Try you getting out my face.
I told you how we can get there. We argue on a daily basis. It's got to stop.
Okay, that's fair.
How long do I need not to argue before we have sex?
I don't know. I can't put timing on it. It just has to feel right, you know?
She too thirsty. She needs to calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, she thinks if they don't argue for like half a day or one day that like everything's all right now.
I'm gonna stop arguing, but you have to promise we're gonna have more sex.
Are we done working out?
I make no promises.
Is this over yet?
More simple, just 1 and 2.
So it's one and then two.
Dun, dun.
You got it, Gino.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm taking Gino out tonight to meet my female friends for the first time.
I'm
And
sure I can guess what the topic is going to be of this conversation.
SEX.
Yes.
Again.
are you ready to show my girls your new dance movement?
Sure.
Oh, goodness.
Sure.
Why are you putting him on the spot like that?
That's her favorite thing to do. Is embarrass him.
Things are not perfect between us.
They
I
are?
thought everything was going splendidly.
I didn't have any idea.
Spin around, spin around.
Gino, para la edad que tiene, en el aspecto físico no se ve muy mal.
How old is he?
He's 73.
He does look good for 73.
Did you use the butt plugs that I bought you?
Here we go.
No, todavía ni siquiera le he dicho. Have you tried that before? With another person?
Jasmine, why do you keep causing problems? You know he's uncomfortable about this.
No.
No.
Let's change the subject. Tell me, how did you meet Jasmine?
We have such a lot of things in common.
Like?
Our partners cheated on us. With this long distance relationship, you never cheated on her?
No, I would never cheat on Jasmine.
Would never cheat on Jasmine.
I hope she never cheated on me.
Maybe with Dane.
Today, she was talking to some guy.
Oh, he knew she was talking to a guy.
Before we left the apartment, Jasmine was acting a little strange.
No. She was always acting strange.
Her not acting strange is strange.
He is just a friend. Juana can tell you.
Juana can tell you. Wanna tell him, just my friend.
De engañar a Gino. Jamás, ¿verdad?
Oh, she's like, whoa.
¿Verdad, Juan? ¿Verdad?
Juana, answer it.
Let's get you away from Juana. Juana's ready to spill the beans.
I don't know everything Jasmine's been doing in the 18 months that we've been apart.
Been doing what you been doing.
Do you know anything about Jasmine and Dane?
She dated in 2018, 2019.
Oh, so right before she met me, kinda.
Kinda.
Kinda, but like it continued to 23 maybe.
Present day.
Imagine what Jasmine would do if I told her I was friends with my ex.
Murder. Dead.
She's hiding it behind my back. That's a big red flag to me.
As if we haven't had enough of those.
She would love to marry with you.
I'm worried she's hiding something.
Dun dun dun. Now let's talk about a show that's happening right now.
All right, before the 90 days.
Before the 90 days.
What's our accent?
I just followed you on the accent. So I'm going to bring up some comments that we have from previous episodes before we talk about each couple. We started out with Gino and Jasmine.
Gino and Jasmine. Whatever, just like their usual craziness. Where do we even start?
He needs space. It starts off with that. You probably can't even read my notes.
Okay, yes. Jasmine needed space because her and Gino were fighting so much. So she goes outside to call her ex Dane or Dan. It looks like his name's Dane, but they're saying it's Dan. I don't know. Either way, she calls her ex-boyfriend. They call each other baby and like saying all these like kind of mushy words.
Can you be more of a hypocrite, right?
Jasmine, what the heck?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then she says that she needs someone who makes her feel good about herself, like Dan or Dane.
Dane. But she
Whatever
calls
his
him
name is.
Dane, but I don't know. She has an accent with it.
Yeah, and then of course she starts crying like crazy, like, oh, Gino doesn't treat me good.
Do you think she does that with everything? Like,
Oh, she cries with everything.
like if her tea's too hot or if she gets a
Water
bad-
works. The drama, she turns it on. She knows how to turn it on.
This ice cream is chocolate. I want vanilla.
This is Gino's fault. Everything's Gino's fault. Okay, so then they go like to running, and then they do like this sexy workout that Jasmine initiates, of course. She's like grinding on him, being really creepy. He's very uncomfortable. The onlookers are also very uncomfortable. And yeah, she's just thirsty for Gino, and Gino's like, Jasmine, like, calm down. We fight too much. That's why we don't have sex very often. I'm sick of fighting with you. Once we stop fighting, then maybe we'll have more sex. Those two don't work well together for me. And Jasmine's like, well, how long do we not have to fight before we can be intimate? I need intimacy. And he's like, I don't know, Jasmine. I don't know. So then they go to some like little dance party with her friends, and they're talking to him, asking him more sexual questions like about butt plugs and such, and he's like, all right, let's change the subject. So then Gino talks to one of Jasmine's friends, and Jasmine's friend is saying, oh yeah, well, you know, yeah, she was talking to her ex-boyfriend Dane. So that gets revealed.
Yep.
And Gino, was he mad? Did we see him
So
get
she had
upset?
she had already told him that day about Dane. But he found out exactly when they dated and that they dated.
Right, yes.
Right. So yeah, he wasn't thrilled.
No, he wasn't thrilled, and that's the end of it, right? So we didn't get to see like the big fight, because you know there's going to be a big fight.
No, they were just, but we can't, I figure you can't have a fight with Gino and Jasmine every single episode, right?
Okay, they got to break up the fights.
Right.
Okay.
So we had some comments from last week, so this is before this episode. Go ahead and read that one.
She doesn't care about him. It's just about the dollars.
It does seem that way. I would agree.
Yeah, but she's just weird. I don't know.
She said in the tell-all that she's gonna come here, and if Gino messes up, she'd take everything he has. Well, she wasn't lying.
She's taking it all.
She's getting that will. And unfortunately, he's spineless, and he's a true simp for the insane person. And it does, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with all these.
I agree. He is spineless.
He is spineless.
And a simp for the insane person.
But you just learned what a simp was, right?
Simpleton, right?
No. A simp is when you're like just all about somebody, like all like you. Somebody can explain this better than I can, but all you do is say.
It was a simpleton.
No, you're just like a huge fan. Like all you do is say nice things all the time, and you build them up.
Thirsty.
Yeah. I mean,
Thirsty.
it's kind of that like that.
Okay.